morning. Today is January 7th, 2014. I just wanted to come on here. I really want to start making more videos and just kind of using this as a journal for myself. I really have gotten off track in my weight loss journey, and I really want to get back on track. So I'm going to try to make videos every morning, and I don't know if I will make them private or public, but I'm going to make an effort to do that. I've been thinking a lot about the things that transpired in 2013, and some things that I'm very proud of and some things that I'm not proud of at all. In 2013, it was a very rough time for my husband and I in our marriage, and we went through a lot of hard things, and we worked through them, and I feel stronger because of it, but it took a really big toll on me. My job suffered. I got in trouble at work for the very first time in my life ever. That is just not in my character to do that. So I've been very upset about that, worried that I might lose my job, and just stressing over what that would mean. I would lose insurance that pays 90/10. I would lose a really good salary, the best I probably will ever have at a desk job, and so that's all nerve-wracking, and it puts a lot of stress on me and on my body, and it's really not good. So my little girl started first grade this year, and it has been a ride as well. She is struggling with reading. She cannot put phonetic sounds together and make words. She can say cat, but she can't make that say cat in her head. So we went and got her tested last year for dyslexia, just a screening, and I went yesterday to a meeting to find out what that screening showed, and it does show that she has a lot of indicators that she might be dyslexic. And I know that that's not the end of the world, because my brother is dyslexic, and he now reads books that are bigger than anything that I would ever read in my life, and he loves it, and he loves reading, and he loves listening to books, and he just loves books. So I'm hopeful that with new discoveries and new education and new training, that she will be able to get the help that she needs if her school district will cooperate. So now that we have the screening from the diagnostician, I have to make an appointment for to see the counselor at her school to see if they will give her full screening. The screening can cost about $350, which is a lot of money, and I am willing to pay it, but the school legally should test her, so I'm going to fight all I can to get the school to do it, and if absolutely they will not do it, then I'm going to get her tested at probably the end of March or the beginning of April, whenever I get my student loan money. So we've been working through that. I do homework with her several hours at night. It's very frustrating. I have to fight with her some nights, and it's just really stressful. And by the time I get done with her homework, I don't want to do my homework. I'm tired at that point, and I'm ready for bed. And we get up and start the day all over again. So that's been really frustrating. Some things that I am proud about. I did 2 5Ks this year. My first one was in March, and I did the color run, and I finished in 65 minutes. And I was very proud of that. I just didn't want to be last. Little did I know that they were going to start in heats, and so I was in the first one. And that was very good. And so if I ever do 5Ks again, which I am planning on doing it, I want to be in the first heat so that I feel like I accomplish it and I'm not the last one. Being in the last heat would be very frustrating to me because I would feel like I was losing. So I was really impressed. There were men who were much, much bigger than me, who just soared past me and did really well. And I saw people who were struggling more than me, and it was just a good reminder of how far I've come and all the things that I've accomplished. Some days I think that losing my 150 pounds is a big deal, and there's other days when I don't think that it's a big deal at all, and I think that I'm still a loser because I still have 50 pounds to go, and that I'm 2 years out from surgery, and that I should be on the ball with it, and that I should have it all together, and I don't. And so that was a good reminder to me. We got my new car in 2013. My best friend moved from Freona, Texas to Levelland, Texas, and so I've really enjoyed getting to see her more. I've missed the heck out of her during the holidays. She's been at home in Andrews, and I haven't gotten to see her, but that's been a big help for me, having her close, in a place where I can go for comfort, I guess, and just companionship and a place to vent and to let things off my chest and stuff like that. So my grandparents also moved to Lubbock at the end of 2013, and so we've gotten to spend more time with them. My grandfather is dying with congestive heart failure, COPD. We just don't know how long it's going to be. He's functioning, but he just has a hard time, and so they wanted to be close to the hospital so that they could get good care. Where they were living in is my hometown of Crosbyton. There is a hospital there, but it's just not good care, and we just want him to be in a place where he's going to get the best care, and also we want him to be in a place where if something happens to him, that there's somebody close that is stable and that has a good mind to be there for my grandma and to help her out. They've been married for 50-something years. After just being together for a few weeks, it was crazy. They just met and they got married like right after, and so anyways, they moved here, and we've been glad for that. But I don't know, the thing that I'm most not proud about is the fact that I've really gotten off the wagon train with my eating. And I haven't been exercising, and because it's been cold, and I've been using that as an excuse. And I really don't have an excuse. There's a treadmill sitting in my living room that I've not used even once since it's been there, and it's been there for about a month and a half, since Thanksgiving. And I don't have any excuses for that. And I read a post yesterday on Facebook, and it was talking about how a DS patient should eat 100 grams of protein a day minimum, 150 grams of fat or more a day. And I know that sounds absurd to those of you that are gastric bypass, lap band patients, even sleeve patients cannot eat like that. But for us DSers who have shortened intestines and we don't absorb the fat, we need the extra fat to just absorb a normal amount, because we only absorb 20% of the fat that we eat. And I'm looking at my skin, it's all dried out, and they say that if you're not getting enough fat, that will happen. And I know it's winter time and all of that too, but my vitamin A is on the very low end of normal, and that is not good. Like, I haven't been taking my vitamins like I'm supposed to, and I'm gonna kill myself if I don't start taking them and really doing it and sticking to it and all of that. So I really, this is my confession video. I need a restart. I watched Dana's Miss Dangerous video yesterday, her confession of how she got off during the holidays, and I did the same thing, and it's to the point where it's really bad. I allowed myself to start drinking Dr. Pepper. Sodas, sugary drinks, and that is where I get my extra carbs from, is from drinking sugary stuff. It's not really so much about eating the cake and the brownies and the cookies for me. It's just, I drink them. Like, if I want tea, I want sweet tea. If I drink water, it's gotta at least have something in it. It's just ridiculous. I know when I first had surgery, I had it in my head that I couldn't have that, and I dealt with it. But now that I let it back in, I'm struggling to get it out. So yesterday, no Dr. Pepper. Woohoo! And just one day at a time, I'm trying to wean myself off of those kind of things. I've been eating ice cream and cookies and cakes and chips really bad, and just not caring. I had someone tell me that, I have a lot on my plate, I shouldn't be so worried about it, and they meant that really well, but I just took it as a free pass, that I didn't have to do anything, and I haven't, and I've gained probably at least 10 pounds since the 4 transformation started. I'm not losing weight. I still have now 50 to 60 pounds to go to get to my goal weight. And why? Just because I'm being lazy, it doesn't take that much. Jenny, Just a Photo Girl, she showed all how to prep for your meals. It really didn't even take her 20 minutes, and she was good, and I just need to start getting back on top of it and doing it. So here's my confession that I have fallen off the bandwagon. I really want to get back on. So some things that I want to do. The last few days, I've worked really hard to get in more than 100 ounces of fluid in a day, and I think I've been successful with that. Excuse me. The second thing that I want to do is I want to try to start exercising at least 3 times a week to get started, to get me back in the groove, because I really love it. I just have to get started, and I say that every freaking time I get off the bandwagon. And so I do want to be a runner someday. I don't know that will ever happen for me, because I try to like it, but I don't always like it. So we'll see. I did the treadmill that my aunt and uncle practically gave me because it was at my grandparents'. They weren't using it. It is a good one. I did try to run on it before I brought it over to the house, because I wanted to see if it was going to be something that, when I was fat, I would try to get on some treadmills, and they wouldn't go because I was too heavy. So I was holding down the little thing that goes around. And so I got on there and wanted to make sure that I could run and all of that, and I can, and so I need to. So I want to drink my water. I want to do that. Tonight I'm going to go home and I'm going to make pizza soup. I love pizza. It's my favorite thing. And so I'm going to make that because it has lots and lots of protein in it. I'm going to put some ricotta cheese, if it's still good, in there to add more fat. I bought sausage, and we have some turkey meat, and I got pepperoni, and I got the spaghetti sauce, and we got mushrooms, and I think some corn or something. And so I'm going to make that because that helps me eat more protein, and I'm going to put it in small dishes so that I can have just a little bit, and then I can snack on that throughout the day, and hopefully that'll last a while. And then when I finish that, I want to make some chili and have that for a while. I just got to get back on track and eating how I ate when I first had surgery. And I'm going to try to start eating more peanut butter to add more fat into my diet, plus the protein. I'm going to try to add some whipped cream, some heavy whipping cream, to try to get those numbers up. And I will tell you that I would like to track everything on MFP, but I know that I haven't done that in the past, and I probably won't, so I might use these videos in the morning to just kind of run down what I ate the day before, and just keep a mental note of that, but I really do need to try to do it on there, because then I will know for sure how much protein I'm eating. I'm going to start eating more yogurt, and I've also started eating hot cereal in the mornings, and I know that that's carbs, but it is complex carbs, and then it keeps me full, and I don't want to snack as much, so I'm eating that with a thing of yogurt, and then, snacks or whatever throughout the day. So, I feel like I've been like mini binging, I have been binging, but at the same time, we have to eat so much with the DS in order to get our protein and our other stuff up, and that sometimes I'm like, I don't know if I'm binging or not, so I'm going to try to keep a better track of what I eat, and in some way, either on MyFitnessPal or just writing it down, or tracking it in these videos. But my video is now 16 minutes long, and I'm almost to work, so I guess I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Thanks.